You're watching E.T.N, where we don't do news, we just talk entertainment. Share and subscribe.
As many of you know, I love talking about things that can be considered weird, off the cuff, conspiracy theories, and cryptozoology. It's a section that has been with E.T.N since the beginning. I like to refer to these topics as fringe entertainment, the kind of thing that you love to read about that make you think. Whether you believe it or not is irrelevant, but it makes your imagination open up, and you can make tales all your own based on something that some consider to be very real, while others are very skeptical about. The Bermuda Triangle is one of those mysteries that really make you think. Is it real? Where have the lost gone? Is it an area on Earth that experiences magnetic instability? Is it really the Devil's Triangle? Is it a heavily visited area by UFOs? Or is it the result of what some believe to be leftover technology of the lost continent of Atlantis? These are some of the many paranormal theories. However, oceanic experts have chalked up all the disappearances over the years to a number of natural phenomena, from violent weather to human error all the way down to methane hydrates. Obviously, conspiracy theorists will use the age-old argument of, those are just cover-ups, while scientists will argue that the disappearances in the area are no different than those which take place in other parts of the ocean that are heavily traveled. The Bermuda Triangle consists of three boundaries, those being Miami, Florida, San Juan, Puerto Rico, and Bermuda. It is within these boundaries that are the heaviest traveled shipping lanes. Ships traveling to ports in America, Europe, and the Caribbean. So it is no surprise that many occurrences happen here. A high level of travel is likely to have a higher level of incident. The area was given its name by Vincent Gaddis, who in 1964 wrote about the area in the magazine called Argosy. The name gained its popularity by the public belief in the mystery, as other writers did not adopt or follow suit on the name, but rather did write about the mystery. In fact, other writers went as far as to stretch the triangle as far out as the Irish coast. No matter what you believe, the mystery of the Bermuda Triangle grew more and more as time progressed, especially with some of the incidents that happened, some dating back as far as 1881. There have been many mysterious events that took place many years ago that are more easily explained now with modern technology. But even now, many still believe there is more to those incidents than modern technology can explain. The most famous incident to happen within the boundaries of the Bermuda Triangle was Flight 19. This was a naval training flight of 5 torpedo bombers that disappeared on December 5th, 1945. No wreckage was found, no evidence of crashing, but the Navy investigators attributed the disappearance to navigational errors, which eventually led to the loss of fuel and eventual crashes. It is argued that the planes would have easily sank into the depths of the ocean because of the weight of the planes during this time. What's more odd about the story is that a rescue mission was launched with 13 crew members on board another plane called the PBM Mariner. But this plane also disappeared. Sources argued that the Mariner had a history of being susceptible to explosions, and that the plane may have met such a fate because of heavily loaded fuel in preparation for a long search. But if the plane had this reputation, why use it, some asked. Other notable incidents were the disappearance of the USS Cyclops, which is the single largest loss of life in US Navy history that was not due to combat. Many believe the ship sunk because of being overloaded with manganese ore. Others believe that it capsized, bad weather was the cause. However, no strong evidence exists for any of these reasons. Oddly enough, the two sister ships of the Cyclops, the Proteus and the Nereus, also disappeared. The two were transporting heavy ore as well, but again, no evidence exists to support whether the heavy metallic load was the cause. However, this is the reported cause for all 3 of these ships vanishing. Then there is the Ellen Austin, an incident that some consider more story than fact. In 1881, the Ellen Austin came across a derelict ship and placed a prize crew on board. Now, for those of you who don't know, a prize crew is what is used to navigate a captured ship. During World War I and World War II, naval fleets would often carry extra crew members who were designated as prize crew, which would board a surrendered ship, capture it, and navigate it back to port. The Ellen Austin tried to stay with the derelict ship on its way to New York. But after some time, the ship disappeared. Some testimony elaborated further that the derelict ship reappeared sometime later, but the prize crew was missing. According to records, the Austin Ellen did exist and was in that area, but nothing was recorded in terms of an incident of missing men or vessel casualties. While navigational error and bad weather are excellent reasons for the many incidents in the area called the Bermuda Triangle, there is also some mystery to be had, questions that will never be answered. So in the end, believe what you may, but the Bermuda Triangle definitely has a mysterious history to it. Whether or not these mysteries are nature-made or paranormally caused, that is for you to decide for yourself. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like and share this video, and subscribe to E.T.N for more content. This is Rob, signing off for E.T.N. Have a good one.